Hello, Judith. Thank you so much for being with us today. You're Judith Videcoq, the head of unit of Creative Europe of the DG Education, Youth, Sport and Culture of the European Commission. Thank you for being with us today.
Hello, Edilia. Very happy to be here today in this beautiful venue and looking forward for this very interesting conversation.
So since 2017, the Fedora platform has benefited from co-funding of the Creative Europe program that helps us showcase innovation and emerging talent in the field of opera and dance. And we're especially looking forward to this conversation with you today to hear firsthand what the vision and mission is of Creative Europe that celebrates also this year its 10th anniversary.
Thanks a lot, Edilia. Mission of Creative Europe program is defined in its legal base, and its mission reflects the challenges and needs of the creative and cultural sector. This EU flagship program for culture aims to support and nurture the European diversity, linguistic diversity and heritage of Europe, and also to encourage and boost the competitiveness of the sectors and its economic viability. The program encourages co-creation, co-production across Europe for the creation of European works and also for its circulation within the 14 participating countries of the program. This program celebrates this year its 10th anniversary. We are very happy because it's a pivotal year. As you know, we are very soon approaching the European elections, and I think that Creative Europe has a lot to say and to show in terms of impact for the European citizens.
So once again, congratulations to Creative Europe for reaching this 10-year milestone. We're really interested in learning how the impact has been of Creative Europe and how you have been able to help the cultural industry in the last 10 years.
So it's very important for us, after 10 years, to look back at our achievements. In fact, since 2010, we have invested 2.5 billion euros in the support of creative and cultural industries. We are extremely satisfied, first of all, with the increase of the budget between the previous program and the current one. The budget has increased by 67%. So going from 1.5 billion to nearly 2.5 billion. We have been able to fund a little bit more than 2,500 projects, supporting nearly 4,000 organizations in all the cultural and creative sectors and in all the 40 participating countries of the program.
Judith, can you share with us what are the specific objectives of the Creative Europe platform program, and why did Creative Europe decide to support the Fedora platform over all these years?
The European platforms for the promotion of emerging artists are really the cornerstone of our program, and they are intended to boost and rejuvenate the vitality of the sectors, in particular for the emerging artists. They act as an instrument to open up careers of emerging artists, also capacity building and opportunities for funding, also through our system of cascading grants. The platforms also play a role in the improvement of working conditions for artists. The platforms have a role to play in advancing the cross-cutting priorities that we have in the program. So, for example, the green transition and our objective of inclusion. So against this background, Fedora has played a key role also by bringing innovative solutions in terms of funding that could be replicated also in other actions and in other sectors. And Fedora has also given the opportunity to a lot of artists to develop their audience, to co-create, to come with new productions. And this is something that could not have been done without the key role of Fedora.
Can you share with us how you have experienced our collaboration over the last years and what strikes you most about the projects that Creative Europe has been able to support via the Fedora platform?
So first of all, I would like to say that we are extremely proud of having been able to accompany Fedora platform during these years of very successful cooperation. Fedora really acts as a European-wide hub for dance and opera in Europe, but also in the other countries participating to the program. Fedora platform has been and still is a game changer for its ability to unite the dance and opera world. I would like to mention the Next Stage initiative, which has played a very important role in the recovery post-19 pandemic. And I think it has played a very important role also in supporting fair working conditions for artists in this difficult context.
What values does Creative Europe share with Fedora?
I think that we share a lot of common values. The first one, I would say, is the capacity to build bridges between organizations and between artists from different countries and also from different sectors. There is also another value that we share, is that we care for the artist. And the third value, I would say, that we share, the most important one, is innovation. In this difficult context, we have seen a lot of events that have challenged the sector. So we spoke about COVID-19, but there's also the unfortunately ongoing war of aggression against Ukraine. So in these difficult circumstances, the only possibility to survive and to make the sector continue to thrive is to innovate. And I think that Fedora is really among the projects that we have funded, one of the projects that has been able to show its capacity to innovate in terms of prices that it has created, in terms of the networks that it has created with other organizations, and of course in terms of funding models. And maybe we will speak a little bit more about this later, creating some collaboration also with the private sectors.
Well, thank you for highlighting these aspects of our ecosystem, and it has been fundamental because the support of Creative Europe has enabled us to structure our work and to scale it, and by creating also job opportunities and also developing further our initiatives. And then with this public-private partnership with bringing in sponsors who also co-fund, for instance, the prizes, the competition, the Next Stage capacity building program, it is for us an ideal combination to bring in the strength of all the parties who are involved to create something larger together. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Why do you think it is important to nurture the next generation of talent, and how does this contribute to a better future?
We first spoke about the mission of the program, and I explained that it was to preserve our heritage. So we are working to preserve it, but I think more importantly, we are working for our future. Culture is our common DNA, and to use our heritage and give it fresh expressions and a new meaning, I think is extremely important for the next generation.
The Fedora platform forms an ecosystem of different stakeholders from the private and public sector who are all contributing to this platform of innovation and support of future generations of artists. In your opinion, I would be curious to know, why is it important that there are public-private partnerships for funding, and why are they playing such an important role in culture?
I think it's extremely important that you reach out to other types of partnerships. The expertise of Fedora has been recognized and still is for this type of innovative funding solution. And I think it would be extremely valuable for the program that you can share also this expertise with other beneficiaries.
Well, we're very happy to share our experience and some best practices that could maybe inspire other industries or also other projects. And I think what you say about complementarity is so key in this approach. It's all about identifying what needs are there and who can bring what strengths to the table, and then to create together a solution collaboration in order to advance on a certain topic. And we've seen it also in projects that we have been driving together. Is the prizes, for instance, are privately funded, and the entire organization of the competition, going and sourcing the projects, accompanying them, professionalization of their campaigns, etc., that is co-funded by the public support of Creative Europe. And for us, we have also experienced that having the quality stamp of Creative Europe behind us has been extremely convincing also when approaching different partners in the private sector, because having gone through the very extensive screening of Creative Europe and being up to the standards of reporting also reflects a strong message of trust and professionalism of what we can offer as a platform. So this is also an enabler for us to access more funding from the private sector.
Thank you.
Judith, can you share with us any highlight of the past experiences you had at Fedora events and while working with us?
I remember having been really touched when I participated to your ceremony and also anniversary, 10th anniversary in 2023. And what struck me was to be able to see the results of 10 years' work. In terms of excellence, and we have seen it with the prizes that you have awarded, we were talking about public-private cooperation, and we could see it, also during the ceremony, how strong the partnerships you have built were and how diverse they were. And I was specifically touched by the joy of the artists receiving the prizes, because it's really the first tangible recognition of the hard work that they have put in creating a new opera or dance performance.
Thank you for sharing that. It was a very memorable moment, and we're very happy also to see now over the year that passed that all these works actually took place and reached the stage, and to see also the reactions of the audiences. So for us, it's always a beautiful journey to see, accompanying the projects from the moment where they're on paper and it's still an abstract idea and a concept, and then throughout the entire process of the competition, and then to share the winning projects with everyone at the award ceremony, and then to go see the work reach the stage. So we're happy to have you on that occasion with us, and we're looking forward to sharing also the opening nights when they be touring across Europe.
I would be happy to participate.
What are your wishes for the future of the Fedora platform and the future of the performing arts world?
So after 10 years of vibrant success, I wish you at least 10 more years of same type of success that we could live directly during this ceremony. So I wish Fedora to continue being a leader in terms of advocating for new funding models, to keep its innovative spirit. I think this is really part of your identity, and this is the value that you bring. I wish that you continue your development at a European level and beyond, and that you continue to be the main supporter of emerging artists, not only for the production of their work, but as we mentioned also, to be able to accompany them for their professional career, and also to be able to encourage also the sector to promote fair working conditions for artists.
We are very committed to accompanying the artists in such a holistic way, and to continue also working with all our partners to achieve this goal together, because we really believe that it's their creative ideas and their talent that will inspire audiences and citizens in Europe to also reflect on their existence and to also thrive for more understanding, dialogue, and which we'll all need is peace and understanding in today's world. Thank you so much, Judith, for being with us today. It was very insightful. Thank you for sharing with us what you have seen as evolutions that happened in the sector thanks to the program support over all these years. And we're very much looking forward to continuing the collaboration with Creative Europe and supporting as many artists as possible on their journey of building ideas for the future.
Thanks a lot, Edilia. It was a great opportunity for me to present the program and also its achievement, and I think we can be very proud of what has been achieved. And it's also thanks to initiatives such as Fedora. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.